Yeah, teacher mode is over. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Belle. I know it's been a hot minute since I've posted. I know. But guess what? I'm back with another one and it's on this look right here. I really hope you guys enjoy it. How are you guys, by the way? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you guys have had a good week, and are you looking forward to the festive season? I know I am. Who's excited for the food? Yes indeed. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and let you guys watch the video, but please don't forget to subscribe, join the family, click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Please do give it a thumbs up as well. So we're starting off barefaced. My skin has been breaking out just a little bit. Here, texture's been really bad. Black spot on my forehead, sorry, black mark on my forehead from a spot that I popped. Shouldn't have popped it, but anyway, so I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution concealer in C12 just to prime the eyes. I usually do my eyebrows last just because when I go over my base and I'm like, should I say bronzing or contouring in this area, there have been times where I've tend to go over my brow and my brow ends up being rubbed off. So I'm not going to do that now. I haven't set it because I find it's better not to set the concealer with, for example, a powder. Some people usually use translucent powders to set their eyelids after they've primed it, but I think it's better not to because the eyeshadows tend to stick better because it's quite tacky. I'm just applying another layer there just in case my eyelids try to start creasing. It's a bit messy, but it's fine because we're going to go over it with makeup. But I'm going to start off with a crease colour. I'm using the It's My Ray Ray x BH Cosmetic palette. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. If you haven't, then you've been missing out. I'm going to use this shade here, which is called Spice, just to put that in my crease as a transition colour. I do really like this palette. The colours are pretty nice as well. I have used it a few times already and it's one that I go and pick up quite often. I'm now going to go in with a deeper orange. This is another single shade from Makeup Geek and this one is called Morocco. I'm just going to apply that onto my crease. Again, sorry, I was just looking for another brush there. I'm going to apply that onto my crease and it's just to give it a bit more depth. I do really like these single shades from Makeup Geek. I have again had these for a while and to be fair, they are pretty pigmented. This is literally just to deepen up that crease. The two colours blend together really well, so it may not stand out too much, but it does make a difference. I'm going to deepen up the crease using a dark brown shade. Now I'm choosing to use this dark brown from an old Wet n Wild palette and I love the undertone of this particular shade. So I'm just going to deepen the crease with that. I do have obviously lots of other browns in other palettes, but I want to use this one in particular because I just like the way it looks. And the other browns that I do have are obviously a lot deeper, but this is more of a softer look. To some it might not be, but to me it is. So I'm using this particular brush just so that I can get that right in the crease. And then I'll blend it out with a fluffy brush. And this is just using the same brush that I applied the shade Morocco. Okay, so I've just cleaned up my crease so I can go in with my lid colour. And for that I'm using this pigment, which is from MAC. The pigment is called Melon. It's the full size one. I've had it for a while now and I've barely reached for it, so I decided that I'm going to pick it up today. So I'm just going to apply that on top of the lid. And for this pigment, for me personally, I don't feel like I actually need to wet the brush because it's so pigmented. And I'm using the same brush that I used to apply my primer. So I'm just going to go over that now. Look at that, look at that. It's so pigmented. So now I'm just going to apply these lashes. These are the Lauren Pope lashes. I think this was a collaboration with Sosu. I don't know if I'm even saying that correctly. S-O-S-U. So I'm going to apply these on and I will be right back. I've just cleaned up my face and I've applied my moisturiser again. I'm now going to go in with my favourite face primer that I've been using recently, which is this bad boy right here. It's the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I'm sure some of you guys have already heard about it. If not, then here it is. And it's actually really good. I've used it already for about 2 weeks now, and I have to say I'm really loving it. I am really loving it. And apparently a little bit goes a long way, but I personally just use one pump. If you feel like you need to go in with another layer, then by all means do so. Sometimes if I feel like I've not applied enough, then I will go ahead and apply more. It is a moisturising primer. I wouldn't say it does anything to my pores. It is infused with coconut water as well, and it just says it's a replenishing face primer. And as I mentioned, it is very moisturising, so considering how dry my skin has been recently, this works perfectly well, because the primers that usually blur out pores and stuff like that, they tend to be quite drying on my skin at this time of the year. I have enjoyed applying this to my face recently before I go with the primer, and this is the Melanie Mills Body Radiance. It's actually really good. 30 millilitres. There is a bigger bottle. This is Peach Deluxe. They do have darker shades as well, but I decided to just go with Peach Deluxe, and I'm just going to apply a little bit on the high points of my cheekbones, my forehead, as in temples there. And I just feel like it adds just that tiny bit of extra glow. I'm just going to put the remaining on my chin because I've used quite a lot already. And the foundation that I've been absolutely loving is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. My shade happens to be in Chai, and it was the best match for me. I usually go with a foundation that matches my chest because my chest is a lot lighter than my face. If you guys can see, I don't know why my face is the darkest part of my body. I have no clue why this is, literally no clue, but this is what it is, and I just go with a foundation that matches my chest. Obviously today I'm wearing a turtleneck, so it doesn't really matter at this point. I can wear any, but I'm going to go in with the Too Faced one, and I'm just going to go with one pump on the back of my hand. I guess you could say a little bit goes a long way, but it obviously depends as well on how much coverage you like. So I'm just going to start off with applying this with a buffer brush. If I feel like I need to, I will go in with my beauty blender. I usually do, just to give it that extra bit of a flawless finish. But obviously the beauty blender will give you less coverage unless you apply like more foundation. So that's with a brush, that's with the beauty blender. You can see that the brush has given it a lot more of a full coverage look. So I'm going to be trying out a new concealer today. It's been out for years. They've recently expanded their shades. When I say recently, I mean a couple months ago, but I didn't want to get it back then. Decided to get it recently, and it's the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Concealer. This is in the shade Tan. I haven't tried it, I've not opened it. As you can see, the security tag is still on. So I'm just going to quickly take this off, and then we'll give it a try, and then we'll see what we think about it. So, oh, this is so soft, it feels amazing. I'm excited to try it out. I've heard a lot of things about it. Let's see how it applies. Okay, I didn't expect it to take this long to come up, blimey. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like the way it looks when it comes out, but anyways, I've probably put up a bit too much. Okay, I think I definitely got too much up, but we're just going to spread that out. I'm just going to go in with a little bit because I've obviously brought up way too much. I'm going to contour with C15 from Makeup Revolution. This is my favourite contour shade. I just absolutely love it. It blends out so well for me, and I just love the way it looks. Absolutely love it. Okay, I can feel some tingling under my eye. I don't know why, I've never experienced this before. I'm not sure where that tingling's coming from, but anyways, let's go blend it out. I'm going to use my damp beauty blender to blend this out. This tingling under my eye, I'm not going to lie, it does feel quite uncomfortable. I hope I like this concealer because, to be fair, Okay, hold on a minute. Right, it dries a lot quicker than I expected it to, but it's okay. It's okay. I can see it dries quicker because there's like a dry patch there. I just want to blend that out because when I set it, it's gonna stand out and I don't like that. Oh wow, okay. Okay, this dries really quickly. Blimey. I'm not sure how I feel about the shade. What do you think so far? If you've tried it, please let me know in the description bar down below how you felt about it and what it did for you. Like, did you like it or no? Because I do want to be trying out different concealers. At the moment, I have been using a lot of high-end concealers, so I do want to try a bit of drugstore concealers. I don't know how I feel about this at the moment. I'm not really mad about it. I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I haven't used this in a while, so I'm going to go back in with that, see how I feel about it, because I have been using the RCMA a lot recently, and I love that. It's a lot thinner than the Laura Mercier, but I just prefer how it looks. Anyway, let's see. Okay, not bad. I don't know how I feel about this, guys. Like, I think because I already have too much concealer on, it's just putting me off. It's really putting me off. I'm going to go in with the other Laura Mercier translucent powder, the deep colour, just to put that around my mouth. I don't really set with a face powder or anything, especially in this time where I'm really dry. I just prefer to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And all other areas of my face are powdered anyway, so I usually just put that here because this is the only place or the only areas on my face that don't get powdered. I usually like to finish my face before I go back in and finish my eyes, so I'm just going to quickly apply some colour to the cheeks. I'm going to use this. This is, I don't want to show you guys because it's broken inside, but it's an e.l.f. bronzer and it's called Deep, so I'm just going to apply a little bit of that. I used to be able to apply it as a bronzer, but now I prefer to apply it as a blusher, so I'm just going to add a little bit of that. It is broken, it's all powdery and I don't want it to go all over me. So yeah, just a little bit of colour. And for highlighter, usually I use the Inglot loose powder, which is this. But I have been enjoying this. It's a baked bronzer from Beauty UK. I got it from Superdrug a long time ago. This is also broken inside. I don't think Superdrug sell this anymore. I did get it a long time ago, so I'm not even sure if it's still there. You can try, but I don't think it's still there. I'm just going to do my lips quickly and show you guys what I use. So to line my lips, I use the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Espresso. I usually like to put a base, and my base has changed a lot recently, so now I do use concealer. What concealer? I use the Makeup Revolution concealer in C13, and I find that my lips tend to last a lot longer. I don't really use this as a concealer anymore, so I just use it on my lips. And this is for me when I'm doing a nude lip. There we go. And I'm going to go in with NYX liquid lipstick or soft matte liquid lipstick in Abu Dhabi. And I'm just going to top that off with gloss. Today I'm going to use the Kim Kardashian lip gloss in Super Nude. I'm just going to quickly set my face, and I've been using the Makeup Revolution oil control one. Okay, we have a bit of an issue, guys. I did shake that, but as you can see, it is my first time using that, by the way, on myself. I've used it on other people before, but look, I'm getting all these spots and it's removing my makeup. And the reason why I'm going over with a beauty blender is just to blend that in so that it doesn't sit on top. So this is a bit of an issue. I've not experienced that before, and I don't like it, but I'm sure that's done the job now. So make sure you keep a lookout for that and make sure you actually shake it before you use it. Okay, so this is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also guys, please make sure you subscribe, join the family, don't miss out, click the notification bell so you actually get a notification every time I do upload. And guys, I think for next time I'm probably gonna have to mix this concealer with another one of my concealers. It is very, very thick, or maybe I might just use a little bit less. I just feel like I put on way too much, and I just don't like, I feel like my under eyes are feeling a bit cakey. I feel like I did put on a little bit too much, and I probably won't do that next time. But anyways, if you guys want to see more makeup videos, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!